I want us to move on to the religion portion of this show, and today we're going to talk about a pastor who brags about his riches on Facebook, but he's not like, oh, look at my 2 gold watches.
Yeah.
Dude's got incredible cars and a massive house, and Tamron, you were quite fascinated by this guy. Kick us off by explaining what's happening with him.
Like when I read about it, I saw there was Mercedes that he was talking about, saying that if you can find cars like mine, and then I will pay you or something like that. So, and the houses, this guy's house is amazing. So, my question is like, where's it all coming from? Is it your actual church that is investing in you? Because I'm very confused. So hence the fact that I said, I'm not impressed at all, because I feel like they're taking the religion to a very lower level, which is making me very concerned as to where I want to invest now, church-wise.
Right. Stephen?
Well, you know, I think most churches do have tax exemption, so it would be interesting to see the paperwork from, you know, those purchases, if that was written down as like a church expense or something. I think it's quite sad. I think, you know, churches should be spending money on communities and, you know, trying to better their society. So I think it's terrible. Honestly, I think, you know, you should have a nice car. I think, you know, having one nice car isn't that bad. But yeah, like you said, you know, the images of like the 2 Mercs black and like all pimped out and stuff, yeah, I don't think that's really great. I think it's actually quite sad. I think, you know, it would be great to see the money spent in a better way, perhaps. I mean, we don't really know what his congregation does. Maybe they're all pimping people out, I don't know. But I mean, I think it's still a bit crazy that he's, I think it's still crazy that he's kind of bragging about it like that, you know.
Yeah, I think, I mean, there's nothing wrong with anybody being wealthy, and if he's making these types of purchases with his own money, you know, it's like he's earning the money, it's his own investments, good on him. But somehow I seem to believe, and I think I'm right, that pastors make their money from tithing from their congregations, and this is just a little bit off.
My thing is, I would actually like to see his congregation. I'd like to see if they, because I mean, if they are investing a lot, if they are in a very wealthy area, it would make sense because they're tithing a lot. So could be that there is enough for him to actually show off. But I mean, if his congregation is not as well off, then it should raise eyebrows somewhere. Clearly mine. But yeah, so I don't know. I'd actually like to see that, dig a bit deeper.
Absolutely.
Into that.
I think social media is just such an interesting place because it's just such a rarefied atmosphere. It's so made up in a way. You know, that you would post your cars and your house on social media. I'm assuming in real life he doesn't go around to people and say, look at my car, look at my car, look at my house. But social media is the type of place where you can do this. Although maybe he does.
Yeah, I don't know. It's interesting because on social media, on certain platforms, you'll be preaching to the choir in a way. Like you'll only really show your friends your nice cars or like the people in your congregation. So maybe this guy didn't think this would go as far as it did. Like he didn't think it'd get media coverage.
He should have known what goes on the internet.
If it goes online, you know, it's
everywhere.
It's there for a while. It's on a server.
Because what I read was he's got like I think it's 4,000 followers now since the beginning of the year. And I mean, it's obviously going to grow.
Yeah.
Especially now with this article out. It should grow. So you must know whatever you post there, it's not exactly just going to stay for like 5 people. And I think he wanted that.
Yeah, maybe they'll give him less money now that people see his
see everything that he has.
Maybe it'll backfire on him or something.
I wonder though.
No,
I can't imagine it will.
I don't know. I think people find that impressive somehow. You know, I think people see that as a way of, you know, being successful, and maybe he's a good pastor. That's why people give him that much money or something. I don't know. It's interesting.
I was thinking maybe in a way, maybe now this is his way of showing, look, this is what it's like to become a pastor. So why don't you? So I'm hoping, because like I don't know. They said that until every ear has heard who God is. So now they make God sound like, you know what, we can be rich too. We don't have to be those poor little pastors. So like maybe he's trying to help out a friend there.
I love how you always try and see the bright side. That's awesome of you.
I'm trying.
Like giving him the benefit of the doubt.
You know, I mean, I'm not for it at all. It's just that maybe that is what is. There's always 3 sides actually.
Yeah.
My side, your side, and the truth. So
totally.
I think he's got a reason for it, basically.